Franklin High School sports fans, and welcome to Franklin TV and radio's coverage of Franklin High athletics. Tonight, we're on the road at Boston College High School where the Franklin Panther football team will take on BC High. Welcome everybody, along with Papa and Chris Flynn. Kevin, they let us get back together again.
Yeah, I guess we didn't break too many laws the last time, so we're good to go now.
It was a nice sunny, warm night back then when we were at Algonquin. So, yeah, a little different. We're enjoying a nice breeze off the ocean, which really feels good tonight.
I always love coming to Boston. It only takes a solid hour and a half just to get through the city limits.
No matter where you're going, no matter what you're doing. Yeah.
So Franklin looks like they're getting ready to kick off.
Yeah, Kevin, I know you were down talking to the coaches earlier for Franklin. Big question, which I had mentioned to you earlier, is Joey Tarantino.
Yeah, Tarantino's in street clothes, so you'll probably see Brendan Regan at defense in his spot, and I would guess Ayad Frafer at the wideout. SM had the kickoff.
BC High gets it out to, looks like they're going to mark it at the 29. First and 10 for the Eagles.
Like Jacoby Brown in on that tackle. I was told before the game that Owen Essam is approaching 80-something tackles.
Really?
Which has got to be close to a Franklin High record. I believe Evan Wirtz holds the single-season record.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he holds it at.
No, I think you're right about Evan. Watching that game last weekend, the Leominster game, the amount of tackles he was in on was unbelievable. You heard his name announced multiple times. BC there on the run, pickup of about 6.
Noah Frederico
on the carry up to the 35.
It would help if I got my glasses out.
Francesco Fouts at quarterback for the Eagles.
23 is Francesco Fouts. He's the QB.
Yeah, he, I believe, is a freshman. Someone was telling me earlier. Yeah, he is a freshman.
Battle of the freshmen again. Every game we get the young kids at quarterback.
This is his second game starting.
Wow.
Good defense
Forgone on the tackle there.
Loss of 5.
Little perspiration falling from the sky.
Yeah.
It's a big loss, and now it's going to bring up third and about 8.
Brings up a third and long for the Eagles.
Never ceases to amaze me the kids nowadays still running over to the sideline, wasting 30 solid seconds of time. Can't figure out how to signal.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's interesting how they haven't been able to figure that out.
It's like the punt team coming on now for BC High. 4th and 8.
4th and 8. So Franklin will get the ball here. As I just felt a couple of bigger drops come down.
It's a very crowded roof tonight. I hope there's no weight limit here.
Well, maybe off balancing me, you've got Jack Nally, Coach Jack Nally here. That'll help. So BC High set to punt here. BC High going from right to left.
Stephon Reed back to Ket.
That's a nice punt.
Hit the ground. Oh, there's bodies everywhere. Hit a
Franklin player. And I think BC High recovered.
Yeah, it looked like he was blocked to the ground and the ball just bounced right into him.
Yeah, I didn't see which player it went off of, but you're absolutely right, Kevin. Whoever it was got blocked to the ground. It took a bounce backwards and bounced off his shoulder pad or something.
And you wonder if Reed is yelling, Peter, 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 poison, 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 as knowing he's not going to make a catch on that.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what they're instructed to do.
Oh, absolutely.
So BC High will keep the ball
36.
At the Franklin 36, 1st and 10.
So far this game, that's BC High's longest
Yeah.
pickup on the day. big hit by Colby Ryan.
Yeah, that was Elijah Donaldson on the carry for BC High, number 6.
Colby Ryan just got by his guy and he stood right there and met him in the pocket in the pitch area.
I'm going to guess, Kevin, that over the last week, the team worked on trying to clog that run up at the line, where that was a lot of what Leominster was able to do a week ago.
Yeah, it was a good week at Franklin. Your freshman team won on Saturday in the famous Papa Bowl.
Yeah.
JV scored on their first possession and held on to win against Lincoln Sudbury 7-6 on Monday, and hopefully that carries us into this game.
Yeah. Now, it'll be 3rd and 6. Kevin, explain to us, the uninitiated, what the world-famous Papa Bowl is.
It's the annual freshman game, the second annual freshman game between Bridgewater and Franklin, where Lucas Papa coaches the Bridgewater team, son of Kevin Papa. And Kevin Papa's 2-0.
Yeah, good. Oh, nice pass. Got a flag.
Flag on the play.
We do have a catch. That's a catch, but there was a flag up the field. See what that flag is? It looked like it was Adam Ayub on the touchdown reception. Defense holding, so BC High will decline that. BC High will take a quick 6-0 lead on the turnover on the punt by the Panthers.
I hate to see that on a 3rd and long situation, not getting off the field and actually giving up the wrong touchdown.
That has got to, for those that aren't aware, Kevin is also a member of the Franklin High football coaching staff. He also has coached football forever in the town of Franklin.
Extra point still good.
Oh, that's great. So, Kevin, talk about how, and we were talking about it beforehand, the Leominster kick return. How do you, as a coach, work on that and try to get the kids back into the game? Because it's got to be demoralizing, that play and then the subsequent touchdown.
I think it took a little steam out of the initial drive, but the fellas were able to rally back and really in the 3rd quarter dominated the 3rd quarter.
Oh, absolutely.
They got within a touchdown.
Yeah.
Just at that point when you're coming back so much, you wonder how much gas you have left in the tank. And chasing around that kid was a nightmare.
I bet it was. It was a nightmare watching it from my couch. Looks like they're short a player. Franklin's short a player. There we go. So BC High will kick off here. And that is number 87, Luke Kelleher, kicking. Taking it to 10.
Stephon Reed's got it at the 10.
Nice return so far.
Gets
out past the 30. Looks like it'll be the 32, where Franklin will take over 1st and 10. Nice to see Reed come back with a nice return after not that he was the misplay, but the misplay by the punt return team previously.
Yeah, and that's really not a misplay. It's just a jinx. Right into the ball. And BC High, give them credit, they took right advantage of it.
Oh, they did.
There's our first glimpse of young Ethan Edmonds. All sorts of movement on the field.
Trying to see what the referees have. It's going to be a false start against Franklin.
You might note the late start time tonight. Franklin was in a slew of traffic coming out. I heard it was bad in Franklin, getting through Franklin, and then all the way down to
That
here.
wouldn't surprise me.
And Coach Kiley insisted on getting a full warm-up in, and that's his right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to think 1st and 15, that's going to be a loss there.
Weber on the carry. Looked like BC High was really prepared for that.
On Weber, yeah. Weber's been such a dynamic part of this offense all year. It did, Kevin, seem a little strange have a game at 6 p.m. in Boston,
Yeah.
meaning you want to be there by 5 on a Friday.
Right. And it's not like they can just check the kids out of school anytime they
No,
want.
no.
Edmonds on the carry pickup and 1. Looked like a design run for Ethan.
So that'll bring up
Edmonds on the carry.
3rd and 17.
3rd and I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
3rd and 17.
Yeah, so you do have Ayad Frafer wide all the way to the left of Edmonds, and he's in for Tarantino.
Yeah.
MT closest to us on this side.
There you go.
Kilty and Stephon Reed in the slots.
Screen pass there, complete to Reed, but brought down after a 3-yard gain. So to bring up 4th and 14 for the Eagles.
Not a really good first series for the Panthers, and give BC High credit. They stuffed Weber on the first play like they knew it was coming for a loss, and then you're trying to dig yourself out of that ditch the rest of the drive.
Yeah.
Plus you got a false start and knocked it back 5 yards.
Yeah, that didn't help. Jake Issa back to receive this kick. Oh, that goes off the side of the foot there. And only gets to the Franklin 47. So BC High will take over the ball in Franklin territory. What would you call it, their second or third possession?
I would call this their 3rd possession, but
Yeah.
their 2nd in Franklin territory.
Yeah.
And I know they've been struggling with the punt lately, and I saw that was Essam at that time.
Yeah, and he looked to use like almost some rugby kicking mechanics, kind of rolling out a little bit to his right there. One there by BC High. That's number 45, Noah Federico. Pickup of 4.
Looked like Primpus and Essam and Kobe Ryan all in on the tackle on that.
So to bring up 2nd and 6 for BC High. That was, you'll see 23 Francisco Fultz running back and forth with the plays, the quarterback for BC High.
See if Brusso breaks through the line and makes a tackle there for a no gain or maybe a loss of 1 on the play.
James Brusso at the start.
So 3rd and 6. They'll mark it back at the 43.
3rd down and 6.
It looks like BC High's game plan is to run the ball on downs 1 and 2 so far. And
Yeah.
now they're in 3rd and 6 again. And the last time they were in 3rd and 6 was a touchdown. Quick pass, a little high. Great tackle made by Reed. And Weber finishes him off.
Yeah, they were able to shut down Ayu,
Pass complete to Ayuk.
who had the
Stopped there by
touchdown.
Stephon Reed.
Actually, a loss of a couple of yards to bring up 4th and 9.
Punting back on the field for BC
Levi
High.
is on to punt
So that's
for
a
the
great
Eagles.
stop for Franklin.
Yeah.
They only give up a couple of yards when they start on when BC High starts on plus territory.
And that'll hopefully give them a little confidence going forward. You know, being able to stop them in their own territory, I'm sure defensively is great for those guys. Kicks away.
It's a good kick.
Fair catch signaled at the 16, where Reed
Fair
catches
catch by
it.
Stephon Reed at the
And
16.
Franklin will take over their second
1st and 10
possession.
Franklin.
1st and 10, 4:22 left in the opening quarter.
I see Edmonds over there talking to the coach, so it looks like they're coming back out in their open space for what they call ace. And again, Franklin started off in rough shape with that false start, moving
Yeah.
them back 5 yards, and it really closes up your playbook an awful lot when that happens.
Well, when you start off first and 15, it totally eliminates probably a good portion of your playbook.
So you got empty in the slot, and there's can't see that far down. It could be Kilty all the way down wide. It's a 2-back set though in pistol.
Fakes the handoff to Weber, then throws it complete.
That might be Frafer 84. Yeah, I had Frafer. He's a sophomore. He's in for the injured Joey Tarantino.
Pass complete to Ayad.
Nice job there.
Franklin gets their first down.
Franklin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only do that at home games.
Well, Kevin, Chris and I were ready to yell for you.
That's the Al Weber we know and love.
Yeah. Picks up 6 yards there, Weber does, so to bring up 2nd and 4.
Weber on the carry. Taken down by Matt Howard.
Actually, 2nd and 5. And marked that at the 36. Edmonds gets the play from the sideline.
We're going to stay in a pistol set with Weber to the side of Edmonds and Reed in motion out of the backfield now.
Edmonds looks back this way, gets rid of the ball. I think that, was that Weber?
You got Weber on that.
Yeah.
Weber leaked out right into the middle.
Picked up a couple. Now out to the 38. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Taken down by Adam Ayu. 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 here. So your whole playbook is pretty much open on 3rd and 3. I wouldn't. Possible boot here.
Yeah.
Same pistol set.
Edmonds giving instructions.
There's a lot of movement on that part.
Yeah.
False start on Franklin.
So that'll push him back instead of.
Weber on 3rd down and 8.
It'll be 3rd and 8 instead of 3rd and 3.
Yeah. Again, just shoots you in the foot.
Yeah.
So now you're in a definite passing
Yeah,
situation.
it really cuts out a lot of what you might have been able to do.
Stick with it in pistol. Again, Reed goes in motion out of the backfield.
Screen for
Weber
Weber.
catches it off his shoelaces.
And let's see the spot.
Looks like he got it.
It did look like he got it. That spot's right on the line. Actually,
They're not going to give it to him.
they may have pushed it back a little bit.
Oh, they just
they
gave it
are
to him.
giving it to him. So 1st and 10 on the
Good
screen
enough
to
for a
Weber.
first down.
He literally cut that off the ground.
Yeah.
Here comes Brusso, and this is the war package for Franklin.
Yeah.
And now a timeout by BC High.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it's been characteristic of Coach Tiley for years to run those 2 different packages. You know, he ran them at Holliston. Sometimes he had 2 quarterbacks. Sometimes he had 1 that would do it all.
And it's interesting because you often see the timeout called immediately after that happens because it's hard to emulate that deep offense in practice.
Yeah.
When you're not used to running it, you're not used to the blocking schemes on it. And it's all about blocking. If you don't make the right block, the whole play falls apart. And that's on everybody, all 11 guys. Even the quarterback's making blocks on there.
It's got to, in this day and age of open offenses and no huddle and everything, to come out and see a lineup like that as the coach of the defensive squad, you got to be a little thrown off.
Oh, yeah.
Your first few times facing that.
And now he comes back out an ace again.
Yeah.
Go Eagles!
1st and 10 here for Edmonds. Fakes a handoff to Reed.
Oh,
Under pressure.
Kilty got knocked to the ground in the middle of the field.
Edmonds passing.
Or no, MT got knocked to the ground in the
Second
middle
down
of the
and
field,
10.
and that's what the crossing route was going to be.
Yeah. Good job, though, by Edmonds, Kevin, by finding an area that a receiver was near and throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah, he recognized it right away that it wasn't going to be there. He got to the sideline and just threw it out of bounds.
Which that's part of the progression we've talked about him from the beginning of the year.
Live to fight another day.
Yeah. .105 left in this first quarter.
So he's back in that. They've been in this pistol set the whole series.
Let's go Weber and Reed in the backfield. Big handoff to Weber, goes to Reed. Reed gets by one defender, but ends up picking up about a yard.
Met by Adam Ayew.
Yeah,
Third and 9.
The little screens aren't really fooling BC High that much right now.
Third down
They
and
did
8.
have the success on the one play to Weber, but
Weber,
really
yeah.
that was only a gain of 5.
Yeah. I do believe Franklin does have to run one more play. I think there was a little more than 40 seconds on that last play ran out or finished. Straight drop back for Edmonds. Oh, that's going to be a penalty against BC High.
We're gonna get bailed out on that.
Yeah.
But to throw that in triple to
Edmonds
almost
passing
quadruple
But yeah,
coverage is
yeah.
There is a penalty on the
risky,
play.
to say the least.
Yeah.
So Franklin will get their second first down on this series.
Personal foul
Yeah,
on the Eagles.
that'll be a personal foul against BC High.
I don't know if they wind the clock after that because it was incomplete.
No, they don't. It should be the snap. Well, tonight I'm not sure. It should be on the snap. So it does give Franklin a first down.
And that's a personal foul, so don't be thinking that that was a pass interference. That was
Correct.
a hit
Yeah,
on a defenseless receiver.
Back in Moore. Weber. He picks up another first down, which will take us to the end of the first quarter.
And that's where Ward gets you. You see the pitch and you think it's going to be a sweep, but it's really not. He's cutting it up inside the tackle box.
That's the
Yeah.
end of the first quarter. BC High 6.
And the other thing about Ward is if you're running it very successfully, it can drain the clock on another team.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's hear it for the cheerleaders from Notre Dame Academy.
No, it's not the most prettiest fight, and I know Coach Perry calls it a fist fight in an elevator, a phone booth. For those of you old enough to remember what phone booths
Phone booths are, yeah.
I don't even think they have them anymore. Where does Superman get changed at?
I don't even, yeah.
Temperature seems to have stopped lowering, and
Yeah,
the rain has stopped
the rain
falling.
has stopped, thankfully.
Franklin comes back. I'm trying to see who the quarterback out there is. And after that nice little gain on board, they're going to stay with it to start the second quarter.
Why not?
Brusso's the quarterback at War, and he's flanked by Weber and Stephon Reed.
Pitch to Reed.
That was read pretty well.
Yeah.
Stephon Reed on the carry. No gain. Second and 10.
Problem is with War is that it's not a. If you're in 3rd and 8, you really can't stay in it.
Weber gets met at the line. Picks up 1.
Weber on the
Looks like
carry, taken
maybe.
down by number 9, Andy Lamro.
Yeah, like we said, when you're in 3rd and long, here comes Edmonds back
Edmonds
out.
back in, yeah.
His package.
3rd down and 10.
Almost has to. Well, he has to throw it here. Single back set with Weber in the backfield. Ooh, high snap to. I don't know if they're going to try another screen. There's a penalty, a late flag.
Late flag.
It might be on the block on the penalty, on the block on MT maybe, or.
Yeah, could have been. See if it's a block in the back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, block in the back.
Holding on Franklin.
And BC High is going to elect to take it off because Franklin would have had it 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 at or 4th and 5. Instead, they'll go back to 3rd and long.
Yeah. Oh,
they're
I
actually
think
thinking about
BC
it.
High
No,
just
but he
declined
it, yeah.
And the referee changed the signal to a hold, actually.
So it's going to be about 4th and 6. This deep in the territory, it's definitely 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
4th down.
Clock moving again. Edmund gets the instructions from Coach Kiley.
Edmonds drops back. Rolling.
He's
going to
try
run.
to pick it up.
Not going to get there. Franklin bench is looking for a late hit out of bounds on Edmonds, but they're not going to get that.
Edmonds on the keeper, short of the 1st down.
Yeah, Coach Kiley pleading his case to the line judge on the far side.
1st down Eagles at
But
the
it'll be
26.
BC High ball at the 26, 1st and 10.
You know, it's a very beautiful campus down here. You don't even know you're in the city.
No.
But you know, for my money, I would want to go to school in my own town. You know, I read in an article last year. A kid said, you know, if I won a state championship at Walpole High, I'm a hero for the rest of my life. If I win one at Severian or some other place and I go to Dunkin' Donuts in Walpole, nobody's going to know what I did.
No.
Maui on the tackle there.
Yeah, 100% agree with you there, Kevin. It is, like a Severian or a BC High, you're one of many.
Sure.
In a school, Franklin, Walpole, whatever it may be, you're it.
Sure. You know, those kids that won the Super 8 for Coach Brown a few years
back. Oh,
back.
absolutely.
You know, Jake Noviello, you know, they'll never buy a coffee in this town again.
Yeah. Nally, that whole crew. You know, they're all, and you think about the football team or basketball team from last year, same thing.
And you got 3 girls teams in the state championship now.
Yeah.
Soccer, field hockey, and volleyball.
Yeah. The field hockey team plays at 9:30 tomorrow morning. We will be airing an audio stream of that. And then volleyball plays at 8 o'clock tomorrow night in the state final. Same thing, audio stream of that. And then girls soccer advanced last night with a 4-3 win over Hopkinton, and they'll next play on Tuesday.
Actually, that one's in the Final Four.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
two playing
sure.
for the state championship
Yeah,
right now. One
and
in
then
the
a
Final Four.
semifinal after that. Yeah, I'm not sure how that. There must have just been so many teams on the girls' side.
I think they start with 32. It's a round of 32. Unlike football, which is a round of 16. There's a big blitz and a fumble. That ball's loose, scooped up. Franklin's going to have it deep in territory. Let's see who picked it up. Looks like Jacoby Brown lands on the ball in the right spot. And that was Aiden Clark who made the big sack on the quarterback. That's a couple sophomores, so the future's looking bright for Franklin.
Yeah, that's one of the many positives from this season. The underclassmen that have got significant, important playing time. Starting at your quarterback.
So you have Clark on the snap, Jacoby Brown on the scoop and run all the way down to the 5, and here comes War again.
Yeah.
This is a jet. Read very well.
Yeah, nice play
Stephon
in the
Riley taken down
backfield
by Michael
by
Conley.
Mike Conley for BC High.
Second and goal.
Number 12.
After that first run on War, where Weber picked up about 10, it's been tough sledding ever since.
Yeah.
They may give it to Jake Fergan here, the close back to the quarterback, the running back. Let's see if there's anything up the middle. It gives it to Weber, cuts it up real close, gets it to the 1, maybe 2.
Kind of got bunched up right there when Edmonds spun around. But they were able to pick up yardage. They're now down, I think that's at the 2. Weber again. And I think Weber's in, yeah. So touchdown Weber for the Panthers. They tied the score at 6 with 7:56 left.
And you got a big extra point coming up. Remember, Franklin gets the ball in the second half.
Yeah, and BC High missed their extra point.
Kobe Brown is the holder. And we're going to shift into something now. Yep, and here comes SM back to kick. Jacoby Brown goes down to hold.
What's up?
SM looked like he pushed it.
Yeah.
He pushed it
Extra
wide.
point
You know,
is
maybe
no
it's
good.
that ocean breeze.
With 7:56 to go
Coming
in
in
the
hard
first
off the
half.
salt air.
We're
Yeah.
tied at 6.
So 2 missed extra points puts our score at 6-6. 7:56 left in the second quarter.
And it's big turnovers that result in both scores. Right?
Yeah.
Franklin
Yeah.
fumbles a punt. BC High scores 3 plays later. BC High fumbles a sack. Franklin scores 3 plays
3
later.
plays later, yeah.
Feel the wind whipping now.
Yeah, just kicked up. That's exciting.
SM is back to kick. Franklin showing a little funky setup on the kickoff. They'll eventually rotate into where they're supposed to be. And as they say there, here comes Jacoby Brown running up the middle, and we're off.
Nice line drive kick. Taking it to 15. Through a couple of players
Jay
there.
Mesa on the return for the Eagles. Go to the 36-yard line. First and 10 BC
Coaches
High.
are looking for a block in the back on that play.
Yeah. Issa, the return man for BC High.
So let's see if the young quarterback is a little flustered after being sacked for a strip sack. Coming after again, here's a handoff. Christian Primp is hanging on for the ride there.
No Federico
Yeah,
on the
pick
carry.
up there of about 7. Bring up 2nd and 3 for the Eagles.
Second down and 3.
Clock ticking at 7:23.
Approaching 7 minutes left in the first half.
Franklin showing blitz.
House rolls this way. That's
Good
incomplete.
defense on
Yeah,
Kobe Brown.
very good
Pass ball's
defense
incomplete.
by Brown. He
Third
was
down
on
and 3.
Drew Vandermeulen, number 4 for BC High.
Not many people on the Franklin side, but as I look down, I see them all below us. So
Yeah.
it looks like they just
Well, here they get a little
wandered in and get a little block.
block of the win. So 3rd and 3.
Run.
That should be a first down, I believe.
Isaiah Christian on the
Yeah,
carry
he
for
does
the
get
Eagles.
to the 47, which is enough for the first down.
Now, a lot of guys are in there trying to strip the ball.
Yeah.
You got to secure the tackle first, then you go for the strip.
But that's a lot of what football has become
Sure.
these days. You know, watching the Patriots last night, you know, all the replays they're showing, they're talking about someone trying to punch that ball out.
The clock continues to tick. Empty backfield. See if Franklin brings a little pressure on this. Now they're bringing a running back in the handoff.
Oh, the middle.
Alex Weber on a
Nice
big
tackle,
hit.
yeah. Just gets over the 50 there, so to bring up second and 7.
Isaiah Christian was the recipient of that blow.
That was a nice hit by Weber.
You're in that territory now where you just really need to get off the field.
Yeah.
So you'd love to see a loss for yardage here. You feel they're going to try to run, and they do. Essam with a nice tackle, pick up 2. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Essam is such a versatile player with his kicking, the tackles, the amount of tackles he has.
I think next year you may see him run the ball a little.
Yeah. So Franklin has the game obviously tonight, and then the next game will be Thanksgiving Day at Franklin High School versus King Philip. 10 a.m. kickoff. We will be bringing you the Franklin High Thanksgiving Day game along with Rentham Cable 8 in conjunction, similar to what we did last year. A joint broadcast will come on the air at 9:30 is the plan right now. A little bit of a pregame show, some interviews.
It's it's senior night too, or senior morning, I should say.
Oh, it is, okay.
It is senior morning.
She said it's funny that you say pickup of about 3 senior morning. I had some games like end of September, beginning of October that were senior days at some schools.
Yeah, if you host Thanksgiving, that's usually your senior day.
Okay.
And if you're on the road for Thanksgiving, then it could be anything. It could be your last game. It could be. I mean, there was original thoughts of making it Fian this year, but I know the seniors voiced their disapproval of that.
Yeah. They did the similar senior pregame ceremony last year over at KP.
Yeah. It's a duck in the air.
What a catch. That Ayub with that catch by reaching over the back of the defender and then taking that ball all the way to the ground, gets it to the 10 where it'll be 1st and goal.
And it looked like he reached right over Guzman and just let his back help him catch it, and then when they're going to the ground, just hold it right into it.
Yeah, amazing that he was able to hold on to it when he had between his body and the football, the body of a Franklin player.
Yep. We got timeout.
Looks like timeout Franklin with 3:11 left here in the first half. This half is really moving quickly. That's what a lot of running will do.
That's what you really want when you're standing 25 feet above the ground.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's 1st and 10. There's 3:11 left. Franklin desperately wants to have a stop to preserve that kickoff advantage. But should they score quickly, Franklin will get a chance to
kind of come back
at it. I'd like to see a nice stop here, though.
So here we go, 1st and goal, 3:11 left in the game. I'm sorry, in the first half. Most under center, drops back, hands the ball off.
Weber missed the tackle. Looked like he was a little shaken up, getting up slowly.
That was Frederico on the run. Picks up 4. Second and goal from the 6 for the Eagles.
Clock under 3 minutes now.
Kevin, interesting angle from the gas tank. I've only watched it, looked at it from 93, not this side of it.
Never know what you're going to get here.
No, you never do. It's amazing the development that's gone on around here.
Oh, yeah.
Fake handoff.
Quarterback's right. It's a design run. Oh, a big tackle there. Jake forgot on the tackle.
Timeout. Franklin.
You know, like, Fergan whipped him to the ground, but when you're a quarterback and you're running out of that pocket, you then become a running back.
I did hear 1 or 2 shouts out for a horse collar, which, you know, it's not a real high school football game. You hear someone yell for horse collar.
Absolutely. There's about 75 refs right below us.
There's a few of us up here, too. Yeah.
Looked like Franklin called their second timeout on that.
Yeah.
So they're down to 1 left. 3rd down.
Well, they'd love to be able to stop them here, and we'll see if they would attempt a field goal or try to score.
You got to think they're going to let the kid throw in this situation, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, he lines up in shotgun.
But it is 2 down territory.
Frederico on his right.
Maybe you give it to Frederico for a quick. He's going to throw. Blitz coming. That ball's just thrown away.
Yeah, that was a tough throw for Faust.
Yeah,
you know, he kind of rolled to his right and then stopped and planted, tried to throw back to his left.
Looks like they're going to try the field goal here. Faust had a little bit of, it looked like panic throwing off his back leg with the blitz coming in at him. Wind is starting to pick up, going right to left. See if that has any effect on the ball. Ball's spotted on the right hash. Just off the right hash. Looks like there are personnel issues going on with BC High. Wind just stopped all of a sudden. Oh. Right down the middle.
Yep. So BC High connects on the field goal, and they'll take a 9-6 lead into the final 2 minutes of the first half. But Franklin will get the ball back in. They get it to start the second half. So they'll have a couple of possessions to try to do something.
Coach Kiley right now on the field arguing with the refs that there should be about another 10 seconds on the clock, because after they called one of those timeouts,
they kept running
They kept running the clock about 10 seconds.
The timeout before that
first
extra
timeout,
point.
yes.
Yeah, they ran it. It was like at 2:22 when Coach called the timeout. They didn't stop the clock. I think I saw 2:16 or something. So it was 6-8 seconds.
I don't know how they're going to go back and figure that out.
I don't know if they can.
Yeah, some 5 minutes later.
We'll see what the referee, he was radiating up to the press box, but we don't see any change on the clock.
No change on the clock. And you got Stephon Reed and MT all the way in the back. Wind's kicking up again.
Yeah. Strong as it's been.
Yes. Returnable kick. Reed's got it, and they're to reverse the MT, and nobody flew on that.
So I've got to tell you, Kevin, because you were at the game last week in Leominster, they did that same play on one of the kickoffs, and the announcers, I thought, were I thought one of them would mic drop that. He said he had never seen anything like that in all his years of watching football. And I'm like,
a reverse on a kickoff?
yeah, you've never watched Simsbury High School back in the late 70s. That's all we did.
Franklin back out in their ace package with Edmonds. Edmonds, and he's flanked by Weber.
1:58 left.
Got Frafer and Reed closest to us. Kilty and MT out the outside. Both thrown in between both. It must have been a mix-up in coverage.
Yeah. Yeah, you wonder if one of the guys turned the wrong way. Or Ethan expected him to turn one way and he turned the other based on the coverage.
Actually, I think that was Jaden Ojukwu on the last kickoff return. It wasn't MT on the reverse because he's out there now flanked wide.
That play only took 3 seconds. Oh.
Somehow he completes
Weber.
that to Weber.
Yeah, completes it to Weber. Edmonds slow in getting up in the end zone.
BC High saying they
BC
stripped it and
High.
they're giving it to them.
I thought they had stopped forward progress there.
That's the only thing I would consider.
Where a couple of plays before, they called forward progress. The first play in that series, they called it right away. Nice job by Edmonds to be able to complete that. He was right on the end line as to whether or not it would have been brought down in the field of play.
There's a run right off the bat.
Now that was kind of the one thing you don't want to have happen.
You give up 9 points in the span of 38 seconds.
Yeah. So it's 15-6 right now. BC High will attempt the extra point here. 1:33 left.
Should put them up 10.
Franklin will get the ball back this half as well as the second half kickoff. That kicks up. That's when it's over everything.
It's, you know, you try the reverse on the kickoff, it doesn't work, and now you're deep in your territory, and you're with the time that's left on, you have to throw. And
Yeah.
the first passes looks like a lack of communication. There was just nobody there.
Something cross wires, whatever it was.
But
Yeah.
the second play, BC High gets a great rush on him and flustered. He's able to hit it to Weber. But even when Weber catches it, he's down near the ground and he's fighting to get yards.
You almost, in some respects, wish it obviously hindsight. Yeah, it went off his hands and he wasn't able to bring it in.
You got about $1:33 left, one timeout. My guess is that this drive is dictated by where your field position is off the kick.
Yeah, yeah.
Another deep kick. Ojukwu fumbles it, picks it up and gets it out. Finds a nice little seam.
Yeah, he could go. He's got a whole lot. Way away from the play, we have a flag. That'll be a block in the back here at the 36-yard line. Franklin's 36-yard line. That block in the back was 20 yards from the play, Kevin.
Yeah, you hate to see that. You have a huge play, and 20-something yards away, there's a hole on Franklin on something that really didn't
Had no
anything to do
impact
with
on the play.
So instead of being a touchdown, you're back
Yeah.
deep in your inside your 30. And again, it's on something that really had nothing to do with the play.
No.
Number two's been doing it all game!
You know, you would like, you know, seeing a referee throw that flag is not my favorite because, as you said, Kevin, has zero impact on the play.
And you know, you can call a hold on just about any play, especially any kickoff.
In high school football, you could call a hold on it. You could call numerous things on every play.
And I'm not saying it was a hold or it wasn't a hold. Like I didn't see it. I just saw the flag come out.
Right. Even if it was, I would. You know, one of the things I remember being trained on coming up, refereeing football, that if it doesn't have an impact on the play, don't throw the flag.
Right. It's 30 yards across the field, and I believe Ojukwu was past him at the time.
He was up by the 40, I believe, when we saw that flag come out. And the 40 on the other hash mark.
And there's going to be, looks like could be a sideline warning right now against Franklin because the referee yelling at all the coaches.
It's not the officials that Franklin normally sees. It's not the same assigner because the game's here at BC High.
Pass intended to Reed, knocked down by the BC High defender.
Edmonds pass intended
Second.
for Stefan Reed.
You wonder now, do you run the ball to start the clock?
Yeah.
You certainly don't want to run the ball into the wind with not 58 seconds to go in the half.
And you've had a couple of breaks already go against you. You don't want to potentially have another one.
Yeah, this has been an entire half of bad breaks.
Yeah. They have not played poorly. Just a couple of bounces, couple of things, that flag.
Get a flag there, a couple fumbles, a fumble on a punt that the man is blocked to the ground and then done.
Edmonds gets chased out of the pocket, just gets rid of it. Weber was in the area.
Problem now is that if you run the ball here, BC High still has 2 timeouts and can use them.
Yeah.
So if Les Franklin doesn't pick up the first down, they'll be punting into the wind.
Yeah, because you're not going to run a 25-second play here. Unless you score.
Right.
This I kind of blame myself for saying that the half was moving quickly.
Yeah, the last 3 minutes
it's really slowed down, yeah. Edmonds straight back.
Through Fraser's hands.
Yeah.
And it's going to bring a 4th and 10, and Franklin will be punting with a minute.
4th down and 10.
Now, second to last game of the season, you're deep in your territory. Do you have anything to lose? Maybe you run a fake. Highly unlikely.
And it is a non-playoff game, so you're not doing anything after this game, except playing your Thanksgiving Day game.
Nice snap.
Nice grab there.
Esson gets off a much better kick this time.
Yeah, that was a nice ball.
Ball's down by MT at the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
BC High will have it with 51 seconds to go in the half and 2 timeouts.
Going to need to see some stellar play here out of the Franklin defense for this last 51 seconds. As Coach Kevin Papa is acknowledging his fans down below us.
So many of them here. I do an autograph, like Pete Rose, I do an autograph signing out in the parking lot after the game.
You got out of Pop Warner much less scathed than I did.
Yes. Well, I stayed around long enough so that your sins of your past are long forgotten.
You were the only one that remembered him. You and Bobby DeLorco.
There's a passing play. They're going throwing it up for grabs.
Wow,
somebody's got to have that. Oh. Ojukwu almost coming down.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do it. It just all of a sudden held up.
Now I know why BC High is leaning on the run so much. This kid just drops back and heaves it high in the air. guess this is going to be a run here to start the
Yeah,
clock. They're not
yeah.
going to want to turn the ball over. Either that or it'll be a short pass.
Something that'll keep the clock moving.
Sure.
They've got a 10-point lead.
They've scored 10 points in the last 3 minutes
Yeah.
of the half.
Yeah.
They have to be more than content to do so. And after that, looking at his last 2 or 3 passes, Faust has been all over the map.
He is a freshman.
He's going to take it on his own design run. Franklin looking for a hold on that play, but they're not going to get it.
Fouls on the keeper.
So that will allow BC High to run the clock out if they want to. They don't have to run another play.
It looks like he's in no rush to do anything. By the time Fouts gets to the sideline, it's going to be
By
under
the time
20
he gets
seconds.
back, yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
calling him off.
he's calling him off.
That'll take us into the half.
Yeah. So we'll run down this final 10 seconds as both teams will head off the field. BC High with the 16-6 lead over the Panthers here at halftime from BC High. I'm Jay Horrigan along with Kevin Papa and Chris Flynn. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Okay.
What are we doing? Sound check, sound check.
We're back with, so second half's about to get ready. We're back at BC High as Franklin is trailing in this contest 16-6. They'll get the ball to open this half.
You really just hope to see Franklin come out with a little mustard, a little sting in their step. Not, they had a lot of bad luck ending that first half.
Yeah.
A catch, a 30-yard catch completion off somebody's back.
Right.
A fumble, a penalty on a kickoff return.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of reasons to be down. Let's hope the coaching and the coaching staff got them up for the second half.
Well, I think we'll know pretty quickly. That ball gets on the ground. Reed picks it up and then gets hammered.
That looked like Ben Scullin down there trying to retrieve that.
Yeah. So it'll be Franklin ball from their 16, I believe.
Field position has just been a complete issue for Franklin this whole game. They've been deep in their territory several times. The one good field position they had it on the BC5 and they pounded it in.
Yeah. Kevin did remind me in a subtle way that I owe everybody apology. As I said, we were flying through this game, and now it's 40 minutes later, and we've only had 2 minutes of gameplay.
Franklin again in the shotgun look. Got a fullback in there, though. BC really keying on the Alex Weber run.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, and Weber's been such a huge part. You can understand why they are. If they watched any kind of film, he's always such a huge part.
80% of the offense.
Yeah.
Scullin comes off, Frafer comes in.
Second down and 11.
NT going wide to the quarterback's left. Signal gets called in by the coach.
Go defense!
So you got Christian Primpus now as the fullback.
Edmonds had
Edmonds,
time.
He's got a man. He's got Reed. He's got a step. Oh.
That was maybe a foot too far.
Edmonds
Just out of the outstretched hands.
Good ball, just a tad too far.
That was a real nice ball, though.
Scullin comes back in and Primpus comes out, so it looks like they'll go back to a normal ace set.
Will be 3rd and 11 here for the Panthers. Their own 15-yard line.
Play gets signaled in. It's a bunch set. Bunch left.
Edmonds back.
No,
Under
blitz
pressure.
goes in, and
Oh, the ball got
and
knocked
the floor
loose.
ball is out.
Yeah.
And BC High's going to take over.
Coming on the play.
And I don't
Liam Lee
this
on the
is all
sack.
Edmonds' fault because he is under heavy duress on every
They were right
single
on
play.
top of him. Liam Lee was one who stripped that ball away as he was trying to bring down Edmonds.
But he really hasn't had any time.
He said no.
Liam Lee at the
no.
first
The
down.
only one who's had time was the pass before
Pass
that
to Reed.
just,
But you go back to the end of the first half where in the end zone,
Yeah.
he was under heavy duress
First
there.
down and 10, BC High at the Franklin 12.
so BC High will come out 1st and 10 from their 12. Need to stop here by the defense if you're Franklin. Inside handoff. Federico gets up to the
Field.
Noah Federico
7
on
or
the
8.
carry.
Looks like they're going to mark it at the 8, so it'll make it 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6.
And when you run the ball, you could keep that clock moving.
Yeah.
It's almost imperative Franklin gets a stop here.
Yeah.
Federico.
105.
Really untouched for the first 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, it's kind of got that feeling, Kevin, that this is kind of it for the game. You know, Franklin has not been able to get the offense going so far. We do know they're capable of exploding at times.
Sure. And even if you hold them to a field goal, you're still within 2 scores.
Yes.
But you have to hold them within a field goal. There is a huge third down.
Yeah. Oh, there was a penalty. So that'll move him back. That'll make it third. The 16.
Should be wouldn't it be second down there?
Second and 14 it should be. Clock winding.
And it puts, you put BC High in a passing situation.
Yeah.
14.
Where Fouts hasn't been all that great.
Nope. He does have a short field.
Quick throw, bounces.
Oh, Weber had his hand on that.
Good D by Weber.
Pass falls incomplete. Third down and 14.
But if you're Franklin, much rather have third and 14 than third and 3.
Sure. And if you can hold them here, it's a 30-something yard field goal into the wind, so they may have to be forced to go for it.
So penalties having an impact here on this game. Called back a Franklin touchdown, a penalty.
There's a snap, he takes a 2-step drop.
See where that's marked. Marked has been 2. He put the nose in front of the 2, so my guess is that'll be a first.
He's saying it's short.
Oh, they are saying it's short. See what the white hat says.
So huge fourth down.
4th and inches.
You got to believe Federico's going to get the ball here. Big running back.
Not sure what they're doing here.
I think they're asking for a measurement, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
they are going to come out with a measurement, which on all these turf fields, you don't see a lot of measurements anymore.
And you got to give Faust credit on that. He rolled a little bit through not a hard ball. He just got it to where he had to get it, and the running back did the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, and he either will have picked up 14 yards or 13 and a half, depending on how this measurement goes.
Looks like he's short.
Yeah.
Fourth and inches.
So it's not more than 3, 4, 5 inches there that they're short.
And if you're Franklin, you know 45's getting the ball right here.
Yeah.
Ref set the ball.
A lot of walking for the chain crew. So they'll hold them until they reset the chains on the far side. And then that official gets back in position. And here we go.
Pro set. There's the give to Federico.
So Federico goes over the right-hand side in for the score, makes it 22-6 with 8:12 left in the extra point to come for BC High.
So the last 7 minutes of football have not been kind to Franklin.
No. The last 7 minutes have almost been a different game.
Yes.
Kick is up.
Kobe Brown almost gets there.
Callaway's extra point is good.
23-6.
With 8:12 left in the third quarter, BC High 23.
16-point lead, so to require 3 scores by the Panthers.
And it's highly unlikely that BC High will throw the ball much from this point on.
No.
So you're battling football, you're battling the defense, and you're battling the clock.
Yeah. And at least where we're standing, the wind is kind of kicked up a little bit.
I noticed that at halftime, a lot of the Franklin fans went from this side to that side to get closer to support their team. As you can see, there was about 5 people over there in the first half. There's a solid 15 over there.
Yeah, 15, maybe even 16. So Franklin will receive this kick. BC High kicking off for the second time this half. They kicked off to begin the third quarter.
So you have Scullin back there now, and Ojukwu is out. So you wonder what's going on with Ojukwu. Did he get hurt on that long run?
Yeah,
touchdown run.
We saw 1 or 2 plays. He was a little slow in getting up.
To the Franklin 32.
So Franklin's got it at the 32. Let's see what kind of offense they come out in this set.
Which is, for Franklin, good starting position compared to what they've had.
Absolutely.
Now we'll see if they can kind of put together a drive here, get some points out of it.
It's Brusso, so it's going to be war. The line is just not holding itself.
A lineman got pushed into Weber, which forced him to go wider than I think he was initially planning. And a loss of 3 or 2. Second and 12.
Sticking with war. Prempis is the fullback, or the F-back. Fumbled by Brusso. Picks it back up, and he's going to lose a bunch of yards.
Yeah, another 4 yards.
You're going to have to go ace here.
Yeah.
Because you just don't have it.
Edmonds comes back on.
15-yard play in your playbook for war.
And Brusso will head off as Franklin will line up in their passing offense.
Ball's in. Edmonds in the shotgun. Weber flank left.
Edmonds rolls this way.
Time.
Oh! Federico had the ball cut right through his hands. But that'll bring up 4th down, fourth and
long.
14.
Doesn't look like they're bringing the punt team on.
Now here they come.
Here they come.
6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 23-6 our score.
Assam on the punt for Franklin.
So Essam's on the kick. He's had one good punt, one kind of shank.
Jake Issa back deep for the Eagles.
See if he can get a good one off with the wind at his back. There it is.
That's a nice punt, yeah.
That should take a good bounce.
Yeah.
It does. And it's down at the 20.
Kevin, how was it this week after coming off the playoff loss last Friday night in Leominster? The kids seem to rebound well, trying to get ready for this game. I know it's disappointing because you hope to advance in the playoffs,
Yeah, the coaching staff gave them, they got Sunday off.
Yeah.
So normally, their normal work week starts Sunday where they'll have an evening 2-shift lift in film in between. So they gave them Sunday off and they moved that to Monday.
Yeah.
And then they started practice up Tuesday. And from all aspects, practice looked great.
Yeah. Yeah. So 1st and 10 for BC High at the 29. Comes outside.
Eric Guzman with the tackle.
Yeah. The runner there
Isaiah Christian on the carry.
was Isaiah Christian.
Taken down by number 7, Eric
And
Guzman Diaz.
he picked up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tubbs goes back in with the play.
Clock rolling now.
Yeah.
You know, the nice thing working for Franklin TV is when we pulled in, they asked me if I had something to do today, and I said, yeah, I'm working for Franklin TV, and that got me a parking space right in the front.
Yeah.
So, Chris, I want to thank you for that. 3rd down and long coming up.
Yeah, there was a loss of a couple of yards there.
Look at Kobe Ryan in on the tackle there.
Yeah, the greeters to get close to the field. Same thing, asked me if I had a lot of equipment. I said, well, what's a lot when you're my age? They're like, okay, go ahead.
Big play for Franklin to get off the field here on.
I've got a receiver.
Oh.
No, short.
Eric Guzman on the coverage.
Yeah, the intended receiver there was Marcus Pinto.
Incomplete, bring up 4th down and 6.
So Franklin able to hold them to a 3 and out. They'll get the ball back.
Incomplete stops the clock.
Yeah.
Stephon Reed back for the return.
Always waiting for Reed to just break one open. Can come at any time.
Get the ball!
Low kick. Bounces.
And you can hear everybody yelling poison now.
Yeah. Oh, that
A little
a
extracurricular
BC
activity.
High player just walked in the back, pushing a Franklin player, trying to get him to hit the
Franklin
ball.
will take over at their own 29.
So Franklin ball 1st and 10 from their own 29. Franklin team huddled around Coach Kiley, getting some instructions and a play.
I'm guessing you have to come out and ace here. You have the wind at your back. You got to make something happen.
Yeah. Well, and you've lost 7.5 minutes of the quarter already.
Absolutely.
So they're out in that ace package.
And it's BC's only rushing 4 here. Get them to jump. Maybe they pick up 5 yards. I don't know.
That false start. It's going to go against Franklin.
False start on the offense.
Eerily similar to the first play of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
They're in the same spot.
So to put Franklin behind the sticks here, 1st and 15. And as you've said, Kevin, it kind of limits what you can do. That's a scoop. Oh, that may be
That could be a horse call.
that could be a horse call.
Fumble
You're
on the
hearing the
ground,
yells
recovered by
for it,
Matt
which
Halloran.
is normal.
First down, Eagles.
But it'll be BC High's ball at Franklin's 11-yard line. I don't know if Edmonds wasn't ready for that. It almost looked like it maybe caught him.
A little high, a little fast,
Yeah.
and maybe the running back collides with him.
It almost looked like Ethan had turned a little to his right to see what was going on, and then the ball was there. Well, as soon as he turned back.
And that's got to be, what, turnover 3 or 4 on the game?
Yeah. One of them freak.
Freak one, but a turnover nonetheless
Yeah,
that led to
yeah.
points. High snap. Essom on the tackle.
Nice tackle there. That was, again,
Isaiah Christian on the carry, taken down
Christian,
by Onasan.
number 31 on the carry. Actually loss of a yard, so to bring up
Second
second
and
and
10.
11.
I was asked before the game what Evan Wertz's number was for tackles in
Yeah.
the single season, because Essom's approaching triple digits. He's got a shot to get there. And I was told by my son, who is with Evan right now, that Evan broke his own record, broke the record sophomore year, broke his own record junior year, broke his own record senior year, and the record stands somewhere in the high 120s.
Oh, wow.
The exact number is like Santa Claus.
It's kind of blurry.
out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Fuzzy math.
Yeah. Christian again gets around the
Whoever.
corner.
Russo was tackled
Isaiah
on that
Christian
play.
to the
The,
6.
the other thing
Taken down by Alex Weber.
you'll notice, Kevin, is that despite that play going out of bounds, you're getting a lot of the winding of the clock
Sure.
from the officials. So to bring up 3rd and 6, it looks like, for BC High. Again, Christian gets down to the 4, and they wind it.
Isaiah Christian on
So
the
they
carry
bring
to the
up
4-yard
4th
line.
and 3, I think.
And it just hit me that if BC can punch this in, you're dangerously close to one score and the clock running.
Yes. Yeah, the high school rule is a 42-point lead in the 3rd quarter or 30-point lead in the 4th.
Looks like the field goal
Field
feed's
goal,
coming
yeah.
out.
Less than 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
So that'll take the running clock off the board.
Yeah. That kick is up and good. Another 3 points to the BC High total, 26-6 now with 1:35 left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I really don't know why BC High doesn't go for it right there, because worst case scenario, the ball, they pin the Panthers back on their 2-yard line. Franklin's had trouble moving the ball.
I was just going to say,
game.
BC High has had a lot of luck
Right.
when Franklin's backed up
Yeah.
inside their 10.
But points are points.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that was from the 4. So, you know, if they were at the 3, maybe even the 2, where it's only a couple of yards, maybe you go for it then.
Sure.
Although Christian on 3 of those plays, or 2 of them, picked up 5 or 6 yards.
Yep.
And one play that got called back because of a penalty.
Again, looks like you got Scullin and Reed back there. No sign of a Juku.
Low
Ball
line
bounces,
drive.
checks
Oh.
up, and somebody's got to get there.
Oh, and it went off of Franklin's foot, but Franklin does recover it.
He's going a little slow to get to the ball at first, but
Yeah.
finally gets there.
First down, 10 at the 21.
That had the potential.
That would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
Franklin's really struggled to move the ball in the second half. I don't think they've picked up a first down.
I don't believe they have either. You know, and unfortunately, they've just had a couple of mistakes. You know, that fumbled snap on the last possession.
You go back to that kickoff return.
Yeah.
That would have been a touchdown. It really would have gave them a little extra energy going into the half.
Yeah, and you still, you hate seeing that flag thrown so far away from the play because that's a flag that truly had an impact on the game.
Reed on the screen pass. The screens just haven't been there at all today.
Yeah. No, I think they got one. Weber was able to pick up a bunch of yards
on one, but
and then nothing since.
So you have Frafer coming all the way over to the side, Scullin in the slot closest to us. Weber in the backfield. It looks like Stefan up in the slot close to us too. Oh, that's MT. MT's looking for a little quick flag.
That's going to be called incomplete.
MT's slow to get up.
Yeah, he's hurt. Thompson gets up off the ground, but he's definitely hurt.
And he's going to have to come out.
Yeah. Trainer Jen partially makes it on the field.
Incomplete, broken up by number 10, Josh Sims.
Thompson to see
Third down and 12.
I think watching players go off the side of the field, when they try to avoid Jen, they're normally much more hurt. So 3rd and 13 for the Panthers. Edmonds in the shotgun.
Edmonds drops back.
Under pressure again.
Quick dump off to Weber. Finally.
And a first down.
Works. Scullin was thrown to the ground deep in the secondary.
Yeah.
Start to wonder now if the refs are like, we just want to get out of here.
So, wouldn't be the first time, Kevin.
No. Quick pass to Reed.
Forward progress should get him out to the 44.
Pass again, complete to Stefan Reed.
Reed slow to get up now.
TJ earning her money this quarter.
She is, yeah. BC High trainers out there as well. And believe it or not, 1 second left on the clock in the third quarter.
And that's the second wide receiver to go out this quarter.
Yeah.
Or this series.
Series, yeah. Reed now sitting up. So they do have 1 second in the quarter, but one thing, the whistle or the play would have kept the clock running. So once Stefan gets off the field, they'll run that 1 second off, and it'll be the end of the quarter. Reed able to jog off under his own power. Right. Franklin may be trying to get a play off, and there we go. They wind it, and it's over. So that'll be the end of the third quarter.
BC
Our
High leading 26
score here is BC High 26 and the Panthers 6 as we head to the fourth quarter. It will be a second down, 2nd and 4 for the Panthers from the 43. we'll see if we get, or which players we get from the Panthers back out here, as they have had a couple of injuries on this series of downs. They already came into the game short a receiver in Joey Tarantino and defensive back.
You know, you got Reed out. He's got to be out at least to play here.
Yeah.
And MT just went out.
Yeah, he was either a play or two before Reed.
Yeah. Yeah, you had his play, and then the first down to Alex Weber, and then that play right there.
We do see a few people that I think, Kevin, have just had enough of the cold. They're done. They're going to go home and warm up, get ready for Thanksgiving.
You know, the day started off with a long ride in from Franklin, and it's going to end with a long
ride home. Yeah. Yeah. For those that are just joining us, we did get off to a late start because of all the traffic that Franklin encountered coming up here to BC High. So it was supposed to be a 6 o'clock kickoff, and it ended up being 6:30.
Edmonds back out for the fourth quarter. There's the first really good run from Alex Weber.
That's the Weber we've seen all season. Yeah.
Alex Weber with the
Picks up the first down, gets down to the 44 of BC High, where Franklin will get a new set of downs.
MT has come back into the game. That's good to see.
Yeah. Haven't seen Reed yet.
No. Edmonds on a design QB run.
Oh, nice.
It's a nice little move. Picks up about 12 on the play.
Yeah, so he'll get another first down for the Panthers.
Taking advantage of that prevent defense on the last two plays. Pick up about 30 yards on the 2 plays.
Yeah, so it'll be down at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for Franklin. Edmonds back to pass. Quick dump. It got hit at the line, or got hit in the backfield. Jordan Devine got his hands on that, and it fortunately fell to the ground.
2nd down and 10 at the 32.
For Scullin and MT on to the left of the quarterback. Give us to Weber. Met right at the line.
Picks up maybe 2, maybe 3, depending on where they spot it.
Alex Weber picks up 2. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
I'm going to go 3rd down and 7, but
it's definitely 2-down territory.
Yeah. Yeah, 26-6, our score. BC High in the lead, under 11 minutes left in this game.
Problem is, every time you run the ball, you're taking 20 seconds off the clock.
Oh, ooh.
MT, and he's hit.
He got hit in the head.
Long pass, and he's down.
Pass ball's incomplete.
And there's the flag, finally.
He got hit in the head.
You just wonder why it takes so long for that flag to come out.
Well, and it shouldn't have been that guy on the far side.
No, it should have
been the guy right there at the flag. But it ends up being a personal foul against BC High. The coach is asking why. You could, maybe not successfully, but you could make a case for that have been targeting.
Sure.
But in high school, there's no reviews, so an official has to make a snap judgment right in the moment. And on top of that, they have no way of reviewing it, and they do instruct you as officials. You've got to be 110% before you throw that flag because
You're taking
it's
away
an
a game
ejection.
from a kid.
Yeah,
And he's probably not playing the next game.
correct. Yeah. Yeah, but we had one last week up in Leominster at the end of the game, correct? Edmonds gets caught from the backside.
Edmonds is sacked by number 11, Matt Halloran.
Matt Halloran, number 11 on that tackle and sack for loss. Long loss, about 10 yards or so. So it'll be 2nd and 20.
Looks like it could be an arrow pass to Weber.
Oh, through the middle, was a little behind him.
Ben Scullin on the intended receiver.
Yeah, kind of
Scullin's a sophomore.
hit his back shoulder. But that'll bring up 3rd and 20 from the 25. 10 minutes left.
Get trips to the left.
Edmonds straight back.
Stephon Reed back in the game. Ball's intended to him. Makes the catch. He's ruled out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah. So to bring up a 4th and 20.
But again, MT's back in the game. Stephon's back in the game.
Yeah.
Those are
That's
two really good signs.
Yeah.
4th and very long.
We'll see what Coach Kiley pulls out of his bag of tricks here.
Probably got to be a throw to the end zone.
Yeah, they'd have to get inside the 5 for a first down. And the clock is not their friend.
From left to right, you got Scullin, Frafer, Reed, and MT. Throw
To Reed.
over his head.
Yeah. Yeah, Edmonds, it looked like tried to thread that in there. Just got a little more much on it, and it was kind of out of the outstretched hands of Reed. So Franklin will turn the ball over on downs
First down and 10 Eagles
with
at
a
their own 25.
26-6 deficit for Franklin. DC will take over at their own 25.
You're going to see a heavy dose of run from this point on from the
Oh,
Eagles.
yeah. Heck, down in front of us, while Franklin had the ball, we were watching them working on handoffs.
Yeah.
They do have a freshman quarterback, so kind of assume that's part of the reason they were practicing here on the sideline.
The wind is kicking up.
Yeah.
There's your handoff. Stuffed at the line.
Yeah. Pickup of 2, maybe.
Look like Prempis and Maui and maybe JD Brown.
Jake Torres on the carry for the Eagles.
Pickup of 2.
Torres, the ball carrier.
Let's see if Franklin sells out for the run now.
Handoff there.
Tripped up in the backfield by Jacoby Brown.
That was
Jake
Torres.
Torres
Yeah.
on the carry.
JD made a nice read on that one, right in and got him. Lost on the play. Big 3rd down coming up here.
Eight and a half minutes left.
Passing situation, you wonder if BC's going to pass or they're more content with just running off another 30, 40 seconds.
I have not seen the back judge official raise his hand once today for the 40-second clock. I'm sure they're being very liberal with that.
Throw a safe pass to the side.
Breaks a couple of tackles. Gets out. Oh, flag comes in.
A couple of tackles.
Both passes complete.
That came from the back judge, I believe.
Jacoby Brown on his 3rd tackle of this series.
Block in the back against BC High. So that'll go back. If Franklin will take it because BC High got a first down there.
So marching back 10.
Holding on BC High.
But really, BC High is happy with that. They work 30 seconds off the clock. They move the ball back 10 yards, so be it. The clock runs.
And it runs. And it's right back where they started 3rd down just a play ago.
3rd and 12. Jacoby Brown's been in on 3 tackles in this series. Let's see if he gets his 4th here.
Whistle there. Timeout BC High.
Timeout
with
BC
7.5 minutes left. 7:31 to be exact.
So we get about 7.5 minutes left in this game.
Yeah.
Franklin trying to get off the field. Be nice to see them get a couple scores, make it a tighter ball game here.
And to give them a little confidence.
A little lift
forward.
going into Thanksgiving.
As we do know, Kevin, in the past from the Thanksgiving Day game, whether KP is playing in the Super Bowl or not, they're going all out.
He's lining everybody up. He takes that game more seriously than the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he does.
And that's what you love about that coach.
Yeah. Really, Coach Lee, very successful coach, great guy.
Nice snap, blitz is coming. That's Jacoby Brown, his 4th tackle this series.
4th tackle.
And a sack.
Yeah. 4th tackle in 3 plays.
Yes.
So BC High will line up the punt here as we'll roll under 7 minutes.
4th down.
Looks like Ben Scullin back to receive the kick.
Kind of a low line drive, unable to grab it.
Takes a little bit of a BC bounce.
People wanting a holding, which they may have a legitimate.
Yeah, it's you're seeing.
Hayes' punt is down at the 34-yard line.
Jaden Ojukwu is out.
Yeah.
So you're missing that return man. Stefan has been banged up, so they're not sending him back for return.
Right.
So getting a young sophomore a couple plays on special teams is always good.
It does. No matter what play they're able to get, it's great experience for going forward.
Being on the field.
Yeah. Ideally, you want it to be positive experiences, but you learn just as much from the things that don't go your way.
Absolutely. You know, you find, like it or not, kids put things in the rearview mirror much faster
than we do. Yeah, yeah. Oh, picked off there, and a touchdown, BC High. Yes, that was about a 38-yard return.
His 3rd touchdown today, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. But that score will go in at 23 of the left in the fourth quarter, 32-6 our score.
And you will see what Franklin sees on tape, what the kids see on tape. Coaches will take it back to the drawing board, get them all set for Thanksgiving.
Well, and it's a positive experience playing a program you wouldn't normally play.
Sure.
And see what they do. You can always learn stuff and teach players things from games like this.
It's BC High 33, Franklin 6.
So the extra point is good, 33-6 now our score.
Franklin having a little extra long meeting in the special teams huddle. Coach Perry. You got Scullin going back, and looks like Stephon Reed.
Yeah.
Primpus, Davey, and Brown on the next level. BC kicks have been good today. They've put Franklin back in not good field position.
BC High's played well.
Yes.
You know, and they've capitalized on the mistakes.
Every single one.
Which that's probably your biggest difference here.
I think they've scored on every turn.
Yeah. Oh, that touched them, yeah.
Franklin's going to be deep in their territory.
Yeah, inside the 10. Two players kind of go and get at it here close to us, and they separate. So Franklin will start with the ball inside their own 10. I think they'll mark it at the 7 or 8. And another struggle there, Kevin, for the Panthers on special teams.
You're finding a lot today that the ball's hitting the ground, and it's almost like they're slow to react to it hitting the ground. We saw it over here with Scullin back there. We've seen it earlier in the game.
And it's not something we've seen from them.
No.
It's totally different tonight.
Panthers deep in the territory. Run it out with Weber. Big hole for him.
Weber close to a first down, maybe a yard short. Bring up 2nd and 1.
Like to see Edmonds make a couple nice completions here, get himself back.
Give him some confidence, yeah. Weber
back
just
on track
out.
Weber's out. You might have to wonder if that's it for the game for him.
I was thinking the same thing.
Quick
first
pass
down.
to MT.
Yeah. First down at the 20 for the Panthers.
Looks like Matthew Wong is the running back now.
5.5 minutes left.
Wong in the backfield now for Weber.
Oh, just a little high, short high.
Intended for Ben Scullin.
Yeah, bring up 2nd and 10. That you've got to love as a coach, Kevin. Hear parents yelling their kids' names to put them in.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah.
Edmonds quick pass, intended for MT, incomplete.
You know, the defender got there just as the ball got to Thompson's hand.
3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10, 5:19 left.
Clock stopped. Evans and Wong in the backfield. Frafer and Scullin closest to us, and Reed and MT on the other side.
Pressure.
Here comes the pressure again.
So Edmonds picks up about 5 or 6 yards to bring up 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th and 6.
Still have the offense out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Franklin comes out in there. He's set again.
Edmonds has to pick up 5 here.
He's got time. He's got Scullin.
Yeah, completion, pick up a 12.
That might be the sophomore's first reception as a varsity player.
Oh, wow.
Pass complete to Ben Scullin. First down,
Send
Franklin.
the ball off.
Scullin used to be a hockey player back in 6th grade till I got my hands on him. Coached the hockey right out of him.
Good for you. So 1st and 10 for Edmonds.
A little high.
Yeah. 4:38 left.
Passing complete, 2nd down and 10.
Second and 10. About 4.5 minutes left to play in the game.
I'd like to see the Panthers get a positive. Geez, it'd be great if they could score, but even, maybe pick up a 1st down or more. That's
Still a little
high. Bring up 3rd and 10 for Edmonds and his offense.
.432 left.
Edmonds back.
Intended for Reed.
Yeah. Just to let him a little too much. And
Passing
it'll be
complete,
4th and
4th
10.
down.
Edmonds has the play, and the back judge has his hand up for 10 seconds left. Edmonds straight back, gets rid of the ball.
Pass is complete. Stephon Reed picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, a couple of spin moves, and he gets to the BC High 45.
May have been the best pass Edmonds has thrown all day. Right on the money, right on the
Yeah.
First down, Franklin at the BCI
Made
44.
it very easy for Reed to catch it and continue running. So 1st and 10, 4 minutes left. Edmonds,
Intended for Reed again.
yeah, a little long for Reed.
.350 left to play. Franklin's got it across midfield. Let's hope they punch this one in.
Yeah.
Take a little something off the stand.
Yep. Make the ride a little bit short at home. Good news, it appears I can still see traffic. So we get that going for us.
Which is always pleasant.
Yeah, Edmonds.
Down the
Long.
middle, intended for MT.
You know, the defense has done very well on the coverage, and Edmonds, on some of these passes, have had small windows he's got to try to get it in.
And it always just seems there's 2 guys there.
Yeah, yeah. It does. It seems like BC High's playing with like 18 or 19 kids on the field.
You know, last year we lost in the first round of the playoffs, lost in the non-playoff game. But the coaching staff got them up for playing KP, and we had the lead at halftime.
Yes, yeah.
It was a shutout, I believe.
Yeah. Completion there to Reed for first down.
It's good enough for a first down.
So that's this coaching staff. They're not going to give up. They're not going to stop working. They're going to keep the kids on a high note, keep them going.
Yet they've got a week and a half, just short of 2 weeks to prepare. Edmonds rolls to his right. He's going to run it.
Oh, that's definitely a late hit.
Yeah, flag there.
That's going to cause a little extracurricular.
Oh, there's more flags. Players, get away.
Definitely going to have a late hit out of bounds. Now,
Yeah.
the second thing is
I don't know what the
personal
second and a
fouls.
referee's down. BC High trainers coming over.
Once again, this game was motoring along quite fine.
Then I said something. I know. I know. I will be banned from all future broadcasts.
This game will be close to 2.5 hours when all said and done.
I know. So the teams will go to the sidelines to talk to their coaches as Trainer Jen as well as the BC High trainers are dealing with the injured official. We still haven't found out what, we know minimum there's a late hit. There could have been something else as another flag came in.
Other flags that were hats.
Yeah, a hat went up.
It's times like these.
So we've got offsetting personal fouls, he just signaled.
It's times like this you wish Franklin TV had commercials.
Yes, yes.
Chris didn't hear that. The ref is up.
So to bring this back to me, this happened in a Franklin game years ago. I was actually on the clock that night, and a side judge got hit on a play on the sideline.
I thought you were going to say you got hurt as the clock.
No, I probably did.
Going up or down the stairs, you pulled the
Yeah,
hammer.
I did. I tried to get a couple more hot dogs in me. But I ended up having to go into the game.
Oh.
And it was against Mansfield, and I was the back judge because that guy has never officiated a game again. He blew his knee out.
Do you get double pay for that?
No, that's a good point. It was actually Al Silva's son-in-law, Carmelo, and I was working with the entire Silva family.
So after all said and done, it's going to be second down.
Yeah, I think the referee, so they're going to go to a four-man crew set up here, so there'll be no back judge. You can see the referee on the sideline. And Jen talking to him.
Yeah, there's really no reason for it. There's 3 minutes left.
Yeah, it is not going to make a difference in this game. So the penalties ended up being offset. Edmonds picked up 8 yards, 2nd and 2. He'll go back to pass.
Looking for MTV in the end zone. He's got him. MT Michael Thompson for the touchdown.
So great to see from the Panthers, able to put a little bit of a drive together late in the game. now 33-12.
Looks like Brusso's coming in. They're going to run war for 2.
And trainer Jen is icing up the official over there, it looks like, or putting a bandage on.
Whoever
That's
gets
it.
it and pushes it through. It's a 2-pointer.
So that makes the score 33-14 with 3:10 left. Franklin will kick off to
3:10 left to
BC
play.
High.
It's BC High 33.
You got a
Franklin
feeling you're going
14.
to see an onside kick here. Nothing to lose. 3:10 left in the game.
You know what? You're right. And Coach Kiley's one of those coaches. He doesn't care what the score is. They're going to keep working,
Yeah.
trying to succeed, trying to score, whatever it may be.
Coach Barry has him huddled off on the side.
I saw Coach Kiley talking to the official that was injured.
Pre-game, Coach Kiley was having a laugh with a couple of the officials.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they all go way back. Coach Kiley's been coaching for
Forever.
years. Looks like a hands team on for BC High. They're expecting onside kick.
All low numbers on the front line. Receivers and running backs.
You got 6 to the side closest to us on Franklin and Essen to kick. There's the kick. Doesn't take
It
that
never
big
really
bounce.
gets
Never
that
got
big bounce
big
that the
bounce.
Panthers were hoping for. So it gets
Onside kick.
recovered.
First down, Eagles.
by BC High at their own 47-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10, 3:05 left. Yeah, that just stayed along the ground. You don't normally see that. You
Right.
normally see it
Second,
take one
the second
big
bounce,
bounce.
is usually
Yeah.
a good bounce.
At quarterback for the Eagles, number
Quarterback for
19,
BC
Michael
High.
York.
Michael York. His job's just going to be slowly to hand it off.
Hand
and
it off.
Get us out of here.
Yeah. Hand it off and don't get hurt. And take up as much of the clock as you can.
King
2:50.
stop by number 23, Christian Primpus.
Timeout Franklin with 2:52 left.
I feel like Brendan Regan was in on that tackle too. And you take your timeouts because you can't take them home with you.
Nope. Be one thing if they could hold on to him and keep him for King Philip, but they can't. So BC High comes back out. Second and 10 for the Eagles.
Primpus in on that tackle for a loss.
That will be a loss of 7. Timeout. 2:44 left. Goes back to the 41.
Timeout,
Bring up
Franklin.
3rd and 16. Just a reminder, tomorrow morning at 9:30, Franklin TV will provide you with an audio stream of the Division I MIAA Girls Field Hockey Finals as Franklin takes on their arch rival Walpole. That will be fun. Then tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we'll have a live audio stream of the volleyball team taking on Newton North. They eliminated Newton South. They now want to try to take care of the rest of the town tomorrow night. That's the Division I state finals for volleyball.
It's really good time for girls sports at Franklin High.
Wow.
And you add in the cheerleaders winning state competition
yeah.
after state competition.
Girls soccer in the semifinals next week. And then our Thanksgiving Day broadcast will bring a close to the fall season, and we'll get ready to head indoors. keep the clock
Torres
winding.
on the carry, go to the 47-yard line.
Coach Kiley calls
And
his
Coach
final
Kiley
timeout.
calls it.
I know Coach Kiley was looking for a stoppage of play on the run. So the running back clearly ran out of bounds.
Yeah. But we haven't seen them on this side of the field.
Right.
We've seen them stop the clock on the far side of the field, but not on this side.
Clearly he ran out of bounds. But the official signaled,
Kept it going.
kept it going,
Yeah.
forcing Franklin to use, I think, their final timeout.
I believe so, yeah.
It's 4th and long.
4th and 10, I think. Yeah.
Punting. Brennan Regan back to return the kick.
William Hayes on the punt for the Eagles.
Looks like they're going after this punt. Doesn't get there. Regan's going to let it hit the ground.
Yeah.
Take a
Oh,
huge
and that's
roll.
gonna. And they're going to be able to stop that inside the 5.
All the way down to the 3.
Great punt by William Hayes.
You got to give it to BC High special teams today, especially the kicking
Yeah.
game has been really dead
Very
on.
good, yeah. So Franklin will take over 1st and 10 from their own 3. 97 yards to go, 2:13 left on the clock.
And I see it's Weber's back in the game. And looks like they're going to go war.
Yeah.
Just to
Well,
get it-
they-
probably just to get it out of the end
I
zone.
was going to say, they've got so much pressure on Edmonds today that you want to just at least open up some of the field for them.
Weber gets it up to about the 10.
Yeah. 2 minutes now left.
Franklin can't stop the
No.
clock again.
I'm going to guess Franklin had hoped they would have fielded that punt, outside of the 20, and then could have gotten some of their passing offense, try to get that going.
Stephon
And here
Reed
they
on
come.
the carry. So it's going to bring you a 3rd and 2.
Yeah. Edmonds back in.
Clock running 120. Quick pass.
First down.
MT. I keep calling him MTV.
Yep.
MT. Michael Thompson on the catch and gets out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Yep. With 1:15, it was enough for a first down at the Panther 21.
Michael Thompson with the first down.
Edmonds quick dump to Wong.
And that'll keep the clock running as we hit the 1 minute mark. Pickup of 3 there.
Pass is complete to Matthew Wong.
Wong in for Weber, so it looks like Weber's night is officially
Yeah.
done.
Edmonds rolls to his right, gets rid of it.
Complete to MT.
I think they called him out of bounds. 38 seconds left. So bring up 3rd down. Edmonds in the shotgun. Straight back he goes, under some pressure, rolls to his right, gets rid of it.
Was it out
of bounds, yeah.
29 seconds left.
We'll make it 4th and 10, or 4th and 7, I'm sorry.
If Edmonds takes a sack, that it probably ends the game.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Or close.
Or close,
yeah.
Maybe they get one more snap off. They don't get it here.
Yeah. And just over the outstretched arms there, Thompson. And Franklin will turn it over on downs with 23 seconds left and trailing 33-14. BC High, all they have to do is take one knee, and that'll be it.
BC High taking a knee, and their team is already lining up near the 50.
To 50, yeah. I want to thank Chris Flynn, producing, directing, cameraman, everything. Putting up with Kevin and I. We want to thank Kevin Papa for
putting up with you.
Yeah, putting up with me. Hey, my wife needed someone to replace her. You have become it.
Always great to work with you, Jay.
No, but we're so thrilled to have Kevin working with us this year, and we look forward to it in the future. Kevin knows the sports scene. Anyone who's involved in any sports in town knows Kevin Papa and the influence he's had over youth sports and high school sports here in town. So we're lucky to have him.
Too kind.
Wow, it's the truth. So that's going to do it as the clock winds down to 0. Our final score is going to be 33-14. Tough one, just Kevin, bad breaks to start the game, and they never seemed to get in front of them.
The hole seemed to get deeper and deeper, and then the ball was rolling downhill, and you couldn't stop it at that point.
Yeah, they never gave up. They fought to the end, so we give them credit for that. So for Kevin Papa and Chris Flynn, I'm Jay Horrigan. Thanks for watching Franklin TV. We'll see you tomorrow morning with the girls' field hockey finals.
Good luck, girls.